Something I surely wasn't expecting to see is Catherine Mcbroom talking about her trips on Snapchat. And I'm not talking about a vacation, you guys. I'm talking about her saying she was actually tripping and talking all about its health benefits with her followers. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but Catherine Mcbroom has been promoting her alternative medicine lifestyle for a while now, especially on her Snapchat story. If you guys do not follow her on there, you are missing out on a big chunk of Catherine's life because she posts every single day a ton of stuff on there, and she really opens up more about everything going on in her life than anywhere else. She gives advice to people, she answers their questions, she talks about the universe, she talks about crystals, she talks about health. All things related to her current lifestyle is what she is getting on there and posting about. She said many times that she would actually come out with her own YouTube channel and talk about all the stuff she talks about on her Snapchat on her YouTube, but it's never happened. Literally almost 1 year ago, she went on her Snapchat story to ask people for topic ideas and to promote it. But I mean, where is it, girl?
Like, there's just so much life going on in everyone's world. Just so much going on. And I wish I could I'm just gonna spit it out. Catherine is starting her own channel.
So I don't even expect it to ever happen in the future, because with this sounding like the last year the Ace family is planning on being consistent on YouTube, it's probably just not going to be a thing that they want to start a new channel if they're just trying to end one that they already have. But who knows if that's actually going to happen, if they're actually going to take this long break and not really post on YouTube anymore. I feel like they're not gonna actually do that, but you know, they aren't too reliable on their words, so it could go either way. Now, a few days after the Ace Fest is when I saw Catherine doing this Q&A on her Snapchat. I thought it was just gonna be one of those like normal nights where she was answering questions, or people were saying like, I love you so much, and a lot of the things that people were sending into her were saying, I had fun at Ace Fest, or I loved meeting you guys at Ace Fest, or I love the conversation we had at Ace Fest, which was really sweet. I mean, I made videos talking about Ace Fest, and I said that the one thing that I will give them credit for is that it seemed like they gave a lot of attention to their fans when they were meeting them at Ace Fest, and it didn't seem like one of those situations where a celebrity is at a meet and greet and they are just brushing off their fans, like cycling through people. It sounded like they were genuinely having conversations with each and every one of their fans, which is very difficult to give credit to the Ace family. But during this Snapchat Q&A, I quickly realized that this was not a normal Q&A that was happening. It was not just going to be about, thanks for, coming to the Ace Fest and did you guys have a fun time? No. We were also going to be talking about tripping. I just kept seeing people saying like, I'm tripping right now. And I was like, what? Like, what do you mean you're tripping right now? Like, I didn't know that, a lot of people want to trip and message Catherine Mcbroom on Snapchat. I don't know. I didn't know that was a thing, but apparently it is, because it all went down after like the few posts about the Ace Fest. She was posting things like, the earth speaks to all of us. And then, the one you're looking for is you. Everyone is afraid of themselves. The most exhilarating thing a human can do is dive within, surrender. Then someone says, I'm tripping currently. Thank you for all the love you put out. And she said, no, thank you. I'm like, okay, sure. Okay. And then someone said, I've been so scared to reach out while I trip. I felt as though no one could understand the depth of my emotion. You make me feel safe, and you remind me that I am always safe because I have myself. I am an abundance of love and acceptance. I am me and I am you. I am everything. And she says, yes, I am you and you are me. I wish the world knew this. I love you, raising Earth's vibrations by just being here. Like, does Catherine have a podcast I don't know about? Because, like, I did not know that her Snapchat was this place where if you're tripping, girl, go message Catherine. She's there to give you all the love and make you feel safe. Like, what? I did not know that this was a thing. And I thought I looked at her Snapchat quite often, but I was like pretty shocked when I saw all this stuff. Then she started diving deeper into the world of mushrooms. Someone said, I took for the first time Friday, and it was eye-opening. This is absolutely true. All your answers are within you. And she says, yes, medicine, the real medicine. Also, microdosing is important. Make sure to always open and close ceremony space and ground after. Just a reminder. You guys, this was just, it gets more and more unexpected as I read through this, and I've already seen it once before and I'm just reading it back to you guys, but I am still just am I missing something? How do people know about Catherine being I feel like I really missed something here. So if somebody saw her original post of, come to me, I think I missed something. Anyway, people started to get more and more curious and started asking her about her own experiences. They said, have you ever tried before? What was your experience? She said, of course. My first time was in 2013. Told me to move to Los Angeles, and I did a couple months later. Are a tool to help you gain access to information you already have stored within your pineal gland. Okay. So now we're hearing why Catherine moved to Los Angeles. They told her to move to Los Angeles. I didn't know she was this much of a sharer. I don't know. Anyway, some people were surprised by these posts, as was I, and needed to ask why she was sharing this with her audience. Someone said, are you promoting the magic online? Just curious because it's not what I expected from you being a fan. She said promoting isn't the correct word. More like being vulnerable and sharing what I know is to be truth. Oh, here we go with the truth. As I feel like I just read something that Ruby wrote from 8 passengers. You guys, hearing the word truth is triggering now. Anyway, something most of the world is lacking in today's time. Most people are promoting hate speech, bullying, violence, lab-created medicine, liquor, etc. All things that are truly poison. Most people are conditioned by the Matrix. It's time to reverse it. I'm also a 31-year-old woman with a lot of life experience and still haven't shared my story to the world yet. The irony. Everything I share is extremely authentic to me. Her story with the world yet. I wonder what the story is and will we ever get it on a future YouTube channel or a podcast? I mean, I feel like Catherine could do a podcast. I'm serious because anytime she ever does a video on the Ace Family channel where it's just her, she's talking for hours. And whenever she goes on these rants, she's always talking about how Austin is oh my gosh, she's going on and on. She could talk forever, especially when they did their house video when they were talking about how their house got foreclosed on. Austin was saying that, Catherine could go on and on and on and make the video so long because she just has a lot of stuff to say. And she also has a lot of stuff to say about energy and darkness, and she's all about the energy. But yeah, I feel like I could see her having a podcast where she talked about all of this stuff. I don't exactly know how Ace Family members would feel about it because I just want to know what the audience is here. I want to know. But let's go through some more of the stuff that she had to say. There's one more thing. She dove a little deeper into her experiences when somebody asked her, can you describe your experience and how you feel being on? She says, it's like describing music or water, and every experience will be completely different. When I did it the first time, almost 10 years ago, I was looking for more to life. I knew there was more to it. I did it with intentions to have enlightenment and got so much more than I imagined. Medicine is patient with you and will give you 80% of what you need and only 20% of what you want. I ended up moving to LA a couple months after and my whole life changed. Good night. Not something I would expect from a family channel, but I do think, at least I hope and pray, that most of the people following her on Snapchat are older, moms of the people that watch the Ace Family or something, because I cannot imagine kids seeing this kind of stuff. That is for sure. I'm just really curious as to what her demographic on Snapchat really is, cause yeah, I don't know. It was just so out of nowhere and really random for me to see these posts. I just couldn't believe it. So I had to share them with you guys because I need to know what you guys think about her sharing these things with her Snapchat audience and what you guys think this means for Catherine in the future. Do you guys see her doing a podcast or a channel of her own? I would say yeah, but they said it before and it never happened. I feel like she want one because she has a lot to say, it sounds like, but maybe she's only gonna do it on Snapchat. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.